Oh, there you are, YouTube.
Here.
What do we got?
This
Can
one.
you pull that one out? What's it say?
Sleepy Hollow.
Oh, yay! Love that one.
Cool.
So perfect for Halloween.
Sissy will do it tomorrow. She'll do number 22
Yep.
tomorrow.
21,
Yeah.
Sleepy Hollow. You know, Sleepy Hollow, I think, is one of the movies I most look forward to watching when we put it in the calendar. And I think we put it in every year, pretty sure. It's just, that art direction is so good. I think it's one of Tim Burton's best movies. It was maybe, I don't know, one of his last really great movies. I'll have to look at the, filmography timeline in chronological order, but I just think it's great. I think Johnny Depp is doing very well, even though he does not at all fit the description of Ichabod Crane, but I think he performs him very well, even though he does not look like him at all. But yeah, he's great. And I don't know, just the art direction, the town, the sets, the tree, the forest, just everything is so well put together. That end scene, when they're walking through the city, all the costumes are just fantastic. I think some of the special effects are still pretty good and hold up. I'm not, I guess the only thing I'm not fully convinced on would be Christopher Walken's look in his face, but I think some of that is just because his celebrity status is so high. It's almost like and we see his face so minimally, he almost functions more as like a celebrity cameo. And I don't know, I guess maybe that's my issue with it, is just he stands out too much as himself. Is that my problem? I think that's it. He just kind of feels like a celebrity cameo in a way, but I don't, overly dislike it or anything. And again, it's one of my favorite, movies to watch during this time. And like 2 years ago, my wife found out that she is a descendant of the Van Tassels from Sleepy Hollow. She has Van Tassel relatives buried in Sleepy Hollow Cemetery, which is wild. That's pretty crazy. I don't know. I just think that's a pretty awesome connection to have, through, for me, through marriage, but for my kids, through blood. I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, just I'm a really big fan of this movie. I think it's one of Tim Burton's better films. I wouldn't say it's his best film. He has a lot of movies that I like. I don't like a lot of his newer stuff, but this one is pretty good. Actually, I am curious. I want to go back and see if this is his last great film, in my opinion. So hold on a second. I'm going to take a look at his filmography. I'll be right back. And I'm back! Okay, so I think Sweeney Todd might be his last great movie. I don't return to that film very often, but I do recognize that it is very good. Big Fish, another one. I used to return to that quite a bit, but I don't really go back and watch it much anymore. That one's very good. So he has had some great films since. His animated movies, Corpse Bride is good, and Frankenweenie's good. Planet of the Apes, I love the makeup and costuming in that film so much. I feel like people just only rag on it, and when they do not give credit where it's due, which is definitely in makeup and costuming. And that actually really upsets me. I feel like the movie deserves so much credit on that front, and the sets as well. Just, again, the art direction is fantastic. But nobody ever wants to talk about how fantastic it is. But anyway, so even with saying those other movies that I think are very great, for me, I think I like Sleepy Hollow more, but I will recognize that Big Fish and Sweeney Todd are great films. So yeah. And then again, Planet of the Apes, I think, has fantastic art direction. And yeah, it's fantastic art direction. I'll say it again, fantastic art direction. But yeah, we watched Sleepy Hollow and it was great. We got our picture in, so I'll have a series of photographs for you. This one doesn't really call that much attention to the film on its own. We didn't bring the DVD with us when we got the picture, which we have been forgetting to do for quite a few of them. But basically we're trying to turn the kids into Headless Horsemen, which we did much more successfully last year. This one, it's more just them posing and then holding pumpkins up to their head. So that's kind of all it is. But I don't know, it fits. I think it'll go back, as the pictures go back further in time, they'll make a little bit more sense. Again, last year the girls were Headless Horsemen, and then previous years I was, and actually for 2 of the years we used the same picture. One is me in my backyard, and then another one is that same image of me, but what's the word I'm looking for? Not photoshopped. I can't believe I couldn't think of the word photoshopped. Photoshop behind me is a picture of Sleepy Hollow Cemetery, where my wife's descendants are buried. So yeah, also, if you remember from the previous video, which if I remember, I'm going to link below, and so you can watch it. The previous video, we watched Poltergeist, and we didn't get our family photo in. So I think I want to quickly put in that picture now.
They're here.
And again, if you want to see the other pictures from that series, I will link the video down below. Actually, okay, the video will still be linked down below, but I think I'll also show them in rapid succession right now. But the main reason we're here today is because of Sleepy Hollow. So, in saying that, I think we should end this vlog with me saying, perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout, but please do stay tuned for our Sleepy Hollow pictures, which are going to start from most recent to heading towards the past. I butchered that. So, stay tuned for pictures of Sleepy Hollow starting from this year going back to years past, and they will start right now.